Hey, what's up everybody? Rod J back again, taking a look at another beer. This one I actually had to do a re-recording on because I had some issues that took place. So the beer has actually been poured into the glass. I'm taking a look here for the one from Braxton Labs. This is the Peripheral Vision. It is a West Coast IPA from them, and this comes in at 6.8% ABV. It is West Coast style with Simcoe, Cascade, and Citra hops, part of the hop series. This one was actually dated here in March for March 2nd. Today is actually April 4th, so less than a month old. And like I said, it's already into the glass. I went through the other review and ran into an issue, so now I'm kind of giving you back some of the highlights from it. But it did come out with a nice head on it. You get a nice foaminess with the beer. You can see some of the lacing here on the glass. Color-wise, you get that nice golden yellow color or golden orange yellow if you prefer. You get a little bit of a haze to it there. And you can see some of the carbonation of the bubbles, at least on my side. I'm not sure if it's all coming through there, but it's not a lot of streaming bubbles, but you do notice a few in play. It provides a nice return to that classic style of a West Coast IPA. Aroma-wise, you get things like orange, you get a little bit of a pineapple. Taste-wise, you get a little bit of a grapefruit. It's a nice medium body beer. You get a nice feel in the mouth. For me, in some of the IPA and the classic styles, one of the things that comes up in my mind reminiscent is when I get that into the throat feel, it almost has like a baking soda type feel to it. So I get that often, and this one kind of carries that. But to me, that is kind of my reaction to when I know a beer has that bitter and quality to it. And I just feel that when it goes down to my throat. So I'm not sure if you get that as well, but you find things that you kind of identify with that are distinctive. For me, it's not an off-putting feel. It's almost like having that identifies how strong of an IPA it actually is. Again, going back aroma-wise, you get a little bit of a sweetness to it, like kind of on the nose. When you actually do taste the beer, it has a nice initial clicks really over to that finish where that bitterness really does slam into play. There's a resiny quality to the beer on the nose. In the mouth, you do get in the background a little bit of that malt feel, but it's definitely hop forward. This one has over 60 IBU for the hop number, so you're definitely getting hit with that bitterness and the hop feel of the beer, but it does balance nicely. It starts to settle in a little bit better as it kind of warms a little bit. It kind of brings down a little bit of that tone on the bitterness, I find, but it's definitely a nice throwback type to the style of a classic West Coast IPA, which is nice sometimes because so many things are kind of the newer type things, the juiciness and all that kind of stuff. So one of the times when you can go back and actually enjoy what the style is supposed to be, I think it's always a nice thing to be able to do. You get a little bit of a piney type feel in the mouth as well. A little bit of a earthy type feel. Doesn't sit in the cheeks as much, but you definitely feel it around there. And again, you feel that hoppiness in the throat. At least I do. I get a little bit of that scratchiness as it goes down on the swallow. But that's what it's supposed to do in this type of style. So a nice one from Braxton Labs. If you've had this one, let me know what you think of it. It is definitely for the more bitter type beer drinker, and it is one I definitely enjoy. Definitely recommend them if you happen to come across them. They do a great job here in Northern Kentucky, and they are expanding distribution in all kinds of places. So if you do see anything from Braxton, I would say pick it up. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. Hopefully you like what you saw there. If you did, make sure you get that thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if there's other beers you want me to take a look at. Let me know if you've had any of the other Braxton beers and any of the beers that might be your favorites, so I can check those out as well. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That being said, I look forward to catching you guys next time. Keep drinking those good craft beers. Remember, there's always time. Get your beer on. Cheers, everybody.